Talk to him just a little bit.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Well done behind the dish. That's smacked on a line to center. 2 away. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Fly to left his first time. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Righty delivers.
Ball. Down.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
0-1's the
he
count.
drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite
ball,
field
1
as
strike.
he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swings and misses. And the count
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That's
That's
down
a
and
ball.
in. Meyer on third.
2 balls,
Wong at
2
second.
strikes.
Anthony on at first with 2 down.
3-2.
That one misses. And now it's 3 and 2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So up next, Roman Anthony. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked,
Oh, that's
but
off the plate.
that's a good approach paying off.
Ozuna in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Went too far that time. It's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one back there. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Ted Williams.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
In plenty of time to first, and a quick out number 1. Here's Contreras now. Check
Ball, that's
swing,
it.
and that's a ball. Check swing, called strike.
Two, 1.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he
No,
walked
that's
him.
a ball.
I don't
Take
think he
your
really
break.
wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. First
Ball,
offering,
that's
and it
out.
just misses. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Schwarber on the run. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Corrals it. And there's one away. Next to hit, William Contreras. A double and a run scored his first time up. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Throw into third, and that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, number 36. This to center field. Anthony on his way over. Hauls it in after a long run. One away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
0-1.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Two down, nobody on. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. That ends the frame. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Kyle Schwarber. Arrieta back to work. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And Schwarber blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 5-3. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. And a foul ball. Headed towards the corner, Ramirez makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That's ripped. Base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2 now. Gets a piece. and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, right field. Anthony hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Close play against the speedy runner. So up next, Roman Anthony.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings over the top of that one.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here is Manny Ramirez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And the batter now, William Contreras. In the air out towards right center. Anthony. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-3. Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. No question about this one. It's out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 8-3.
That's up. That's a ball. Oh. One and two. Ball. Huh.
8 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey. He's safe.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. And remember, no refunds. However, I will trade you a perk for a hot dog.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Squeezes it, Runner tags at second. Not in time.
He's in
The
there.
tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. And now it's William Contreras. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Kicks and fires. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
Hey, great roll there, kid.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Takes it himself.
Got him.
Leadoff man retired here in the third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That K is his third of the game. Justice at the plate with two away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right
No
out of the
balls, 2
box,
strikes.
and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes. In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
Williams. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Hee-haw! Hup! That's a ball. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Heck one!
And they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. Runner tags from third. Stepping in, Roman Anthony. Johnson back to work. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Man at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Santander headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-5. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch,
No, that missed.
just
That's a ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right side, Freeland in position, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Savali back to work. Going 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it on his own. Savali back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Perkins makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Not in time. Hey. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Safe. Ball. Hey, 1 and 2's the count.
Just one run left to score. Let's do this. Barrel. 8 outs left. And they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Ha! No balls, 1 strike.
race when I was 9. When I started running around at 9.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony getting ready to hit. Leiter back to work. No outs, runner over at third.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and it's a one-run game. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Carson Williams. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Braden Taylor next to hit for the Rays. On the corner for a strike. Just missed. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Travis d'Arnaud. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's all.
Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game.
Look at Captain High Roller over here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. This is Diamond Quest Baseball. One wrong move,
and it's game over.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the grab, one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. See you later. One out, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the inning.
Frazier Ellard will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. That one is absolutely belted. Up onto the patio and out of here. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-0. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's
Ball
down
two.
and away.
2-0.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first in time. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings here and blasts one left field. It has the distance, gone. He made him pay for that one. Their third home run of the inning. It's 4-0. White Sox going with a new arm, Owen White. He's into the game with the bases empty. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Carson Williams. That one's
Counts
upstairs,
1-0.
ball one. 1-0. In the air, center field. Taylor drifts towards it, and that is that. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Michael A.
Ball,
Taylor
that's inside.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So here's Robert now. Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. That's through there for a strike. Two outs. That one lifted to left. Schwarber in pursuit. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Pitching change here, Justin Anderson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Matt Shaw digs in now. Ball 1 on the pitch inside. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. All muscle to center field, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Not
1-0.
even close there. And that's ball 1. And another
2 balls,
ball.
no strikes. Ball, that's in.
And there's the automatic. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's
Ball
a
1.
little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In
Down.
the dirt. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one down the line,
foul.
and that's just foul. Now this is in the air down the line. Tachman sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, Andrew Vaughn now. Left field, Schwarber sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The 0-1. And strike two. One out,
No
bases
balls,
empty.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Andrew Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Back at right field. New inning getting started. Now, Roman Anthony. He's already homered in this game. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
1 ball.
And that one
2
is
strikes.
downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Next
2
offering
balls,
misses
2
down and
strikes.
away. Next
Count
one
it
in the
3-2.
dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, the tag,
Out
and
on
he's
the tag.
out trying for 3. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is out of play. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Look out!
First base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So, man aboard, Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna stands at first with 1 out. He swings and fouls 1 off. Oh, and 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Schultz back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of your classic jam.
On the ground. Williams slings to
Got him.
first. 1 gone. Bottom of the third inning. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in
0-1.
scoring position, but at least he
Nope.
puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one
That's
out there to
ball
pick
two.
up.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The
No
White
balls, 2
Sox
strikes.
down to their final strike. And now 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final.
And that's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Got him. Ball. That's a ball. Ball outside. No, that's out. He's gone. Hey, too late.
And they have just one left to score. Cheer 'em up, folks.
Ball. 1-1.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a ball. 1-0. No, he's safe. Hut! 0-2.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's towards center. Marsh on the move. Makes the grab, one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And now the
Ball.
count is even.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little
1-2.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get
2-2.
hurt.
Next offering way off the plate. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. Hits the top of the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. That's inside. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save!
He's safe.
And the go-ahead runs at third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and our pitcher in this game, Noah Schultz.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Edmundo Sosa in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that
No
pitcher's
ball, 2
mind.
strikes.
Strike three, got him swinging. And one gone. Bryson
that missed,
stopped.
that's a
The
ball.
next to hit takes low for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one the other way, and there's a hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the
It's
other
0-1.
way and make it work.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Anthony settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Trey Turner with a chance now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Here goes the
Oh,
runner.
that missed.
Throw to
No.
second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and they're going to
Ball.
tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
2 balls, 1
That's an
strike.
automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Anthony moving back for this one. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. That one laced to center and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now it's William Contreras. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. That to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So 2 down now, and here is Matt Shaw. There's a strike. Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Softly hit to third. Whips it to first. And back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. That's out to center field. Anthony settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now batting Max Kepler. That clips the corner. To the right side, but that rolls foul. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Out number 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fought off foul. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Here's a 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
No balls.
Foul
2
ball
strikes.
still 0-2. This to third. Shaw tosses to first. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Tanner.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. It's 3-0. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And there's the strike. Banks, a 6-1 lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Ground ball up the middle. Sosa to first.
He's out.
And that's an out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Puts a bunt down. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
Yeehaw!
Now he breaks his bat. Santander takes it to the bag. There to beat him by an eyelash. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Bryson Stott, in there, and it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike. The Phils down to their final strike. That's to third and foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Santander steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
A shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Hey, you did good, kid. You did real good.
The